Welcome back. Well, we are an increasingly cashless society, and whether it's buying online, paying bills over the phone, or transferring your friends' money, our bank details are often shared around. But how safe is it, and what steps can you take to protect yourself? Money Magazine's Effie Zahos is here to break it down, and she has impeccable style and choice of colour outfit this morning. Effie, good morning to you.
Thank you very much for that, Georgie.
All right, let's start with the basics. You're buying something over the phone. Is it okay to give your bank details over the phone?
It's something that we all do. I know I'm very guilty of doing that. Time poor, I call on the phone.
Often it's the only option.
It is the only option, and I give my credit card details out there, not just the credit card number, but also your expiry date and your security code, 3- or 4-digit code. Now, is it okay? Yes, it is, but be aware that it is a little bit risky too. You want to make sure you know who you're talking to and you made the call. Completely different if someone calls you and asks for it. That's a no-no. That could be a scam. Make sure they actually do the transaction on the phone, because you don't want them to write it down, which they can do. You don't know if they are doing it. Make sure they send a copy of the statement to you via email or in the mail, and get their name, because the risk there, Georgie, is that person knows all your details. What's to stop them later in the night going shopping online with your card?
OK, I did this just yesterday. Called a florist in Perth to order flowers to send to someone. So what you're suggesting is, in that instance, get them to send me the receipt?
Absolutely. Their name, know their name as well. Now, you've made the call, so it's a legit business. If they do that, then you can track it down. It is fraud, but you are covered under the e-payments code. So it is safe in the sense that you are protected by giving your details over the phone. So long as you're not careless, you didn't give them the PIN number as well. There are a few things that can catch you out, but in general, yes, you can do it, but take care.
Is the onus on me to ask them to dispose of my details once I've given them to them? Because chances are they are jotting it down.
Yeah, you want to do the right thing. Say to them, I hope you're not writing this on paper, put the transaction straight through. But yes, it is a risk, but know you are protected under the e-payments code, and that's why you check your statements.
All right, here's a potentially sensitive one. What if a friend owes you money and says, can I have your bank details?
Yeah.
What do you... We've all done that.
I know, and you feel... I think, oh, should I give them my BSB account number? Well, know this. Giving a BSB account number is good to receive money, but they can't really take money out. But here's an interesting story. Jeremy Clarkson, who was the host of Top Gear, he believed there's no way people could do fraud if I give my BSB account number. He actually paid for a full-page ad, I believe, in the paper, gave out his BSB account number in the paper to see if anyone would do fraud, and guess what?
What?
Fraud happened. So someone used his account number, set up a direct debit to a charity. So here's the deal. I go to the gym, say, and I give my BSB account number. They could technically use that and set up a direct debit elsewhere. But the thing is, that is fraud again, and I would kind of know if money's missing out of your account. So yes, it is safe, and again, you're protected under the e-payments code.
So how do we transfer money without giving away our bank details?
Yeah, the good news is, in this day and age with all these apps, there are heaps of ways that you can do it. So a new one under the new payment platform is called PayID. You just go to your bank account. If you're not sure if your bank has it, you can go online to payid.com.au, and it has all the institutions. All the big banks have it. You link your phone number or your ABN number or an email, whatever you want to use. So I use my mobile number, link it to the account, and I say to you, Georgie, yeah, can you pay me that $50 you owe me? Here's my mobile number, and you can do it that way online.
All right, and just quickly and very carefully, you protected if your credit card information's stolen?
It is, but you've got to be careful, be able to prove, A, were you negligent? Is it your fault? Don't use your birthday for PIN numbers. As soon as the institution finds out things like that, well, you were negligent. So the important thing is, as soon as you see something on your statements, you've got about 30 days to tell them. Otherwise, you may find you're outside that period. Each bank is different, and it's on a case-by-case basis. Sign your card straight away. Make sure your PINs are, you know, not obvious ones. Make sure you've got top security on your online platforms or your internet, whatever you're using. Just be vigilant with your details, because if the bank can prove you were careless, then you may not get your money back. In most cases, Georgie, I'm glad to say that we are pretty much protected with fraud.
That is really, really useful information, Effie. Thank you so much.
So what's your BSB account number?
I'll tell you in the ad break. Thanks, Effie.